Hi, Abraham. The morale of my question is to know more about the process of asking a question in this chair before you. I asked a specific question during the illustrating cruise, and you gave me a very specific answer. And I heard the same question during the workshop in San Diego a couple of weeks ago, and you gave another woman and the same question, another answer. So I could also feel when I was asking the question in your training cruise, it was specifically for me. You gave a Always. So my question is, where does...
It's also interesting, we're going to interrupt only briefly. It's also interesting that when you sit here and you verbalize a question, that it activates perspectives all over the planet, not just in the room. And as it activates the vibration, the question expands. So we are rarely only answering what you are asking, but you are always the focal point of the majority of what we are responding. In other words, a lot of them are in on it, but it is for you.
Yeah, that's what I could feel. So how does it work exactly when you pick up the answer from my vortex?
Well, the only thing that sometimes people, when Esther is scanning with her eyes, while she has the ability to define color of clothing and even recognize some faces of friends that she knows, the process of selecting is an energy process where you light up in terms of the clarity of your desire. And the clarity of your desire, we're using the word clarity. If you have a strong desire and a lot of resistance, it's not clarity. Strong desire and a lot of resistance is a sort of muted energy. Mild desire and no resistance is actually clearer looking than strong desire and a lot of resistance. And so that's the way that you are selected. As you come forward, sometimes, in fact, it's quite often, you annoy the audience by saying hello again, and they're annoyed that you're up here again when they're waving their hands around and want to get up there the first time. But we want to say you're always new to us. It's always like the first time that you are there, even if you have been there many times, even if you were just there a half an hour ago. It's new every time, because our value to you, and really what we see, is completely about the relationship between the energy that you are exhibiting in this moment and the vortex request that is vivid to us. So everything that we express to you is always about closing that gap. That is our only intention as we interact with you. Because we know, in other words, we are not evaluating the rightness or the wrongness of your desire, because that isn't any of our business or any. In other words, your life has caused you to carve it out and put it into your vortex, and your inner being and the source within you is there with it. Our value to you as a teacher or as an influencer is just to shine enough light that you might look in the direction, that you might find a piece of the vibration. We stand there with your results, but we cannot give them to you, because there is no healing. We cannot give it to you in that way. We can only know it, hold the vision. And so we have an awareness of where you are, collectively or individually, of where you are in relationship to where you really are. And everything that we offer, whether it's in a personal conversation like this or something that we're writing in the book, that's what we do, that's all we do, and we never cease doing it. So it's always about where you are in relationship to where you want to be. But there's also something that we understand. Sometimes if where you are is far from where you want to be, then we're carving out, we're just getting you in the first lock. Sometimes.
So if I understand it correctly, so the answer is already in my vortex.
Always.
Yeah.
The fact that the more specifically you can articulate a question, the more specifically the answer is already queued up. But even that is not completely an accurate way of putting it, because it's always really specifically queued up, but as we've been saying all day here today, it's blurry to you because of your vibrational proximity to it. So even though we stand there with it and we see it clearly, we can't articulate it in a way, even though we give such brilliant responses. We cannot articulate it in a way that you necessarily can hear it if you're not somewhere in the vicinity. That's why those out there who are listening in often receive more than the person who's in the hot seat.
Yeah. So it is my individual asking, but it's also combined with the asking of the whole group here.
Yes.
And how does that work? These two dynamics?
Well, anyone who's participating in life experience is sort of cooperatively collaborating. Yeah. It's a rare person. In fact, it's never happened that anyone could ask a question that was so uniquely their own that it had no vibrational resonance with anyone else. And even if such a thing were possible, we wouldn't choose you.
Okay.
Because it's a collective, collaborative forum, you say.
Is that the same thing was happening with the live broadcasting? People all over the world are participating in the same way?
Give us more.
Well, the last live broadcasting in San Diego, I was doing a segment intending for a certain question, and it came on. Well,
that is the reason that we use the words just now, in the room or on the planet, because Jerry said, because we as we were discussing it, we continued to use the word participation from around the world. Yeah. And Jerry said, if they're not in the room and they cannot raise their hand and come to the hot seat, and they're not on Skype, so that if there are thousands of them out there, the odds of them being chosen is not that great anyway, how should we maybe not use the word participate? And we said the word participate is the perfect word, because anyone who is watching is contributing to, and their questions are integrated. Yes.
And what about the people who are not watching? Are they also asking?
Anyone who's asking, whether they are watching or not, the fact that the forum has happened means they have more likely access to the solution that they're looking for than they did before the forum happened. Don't you love knowing that?
Yeah, that's great.
It's co-creating at its best. You just cannot come into alignment with who you are without adding to the signal of well-being that makes it more likely for someone who's reaching for it to find it. Yeah. Because in this vibrational universe, you can't thrive without beaming a signal. And when you do, they may find it. But of course, again, it's all about their vibrational stance in relationship to it, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Great. And does it, this process, is it the same way like I'm a teacher and people come to me? Is it the same way?
Yes.
Like here?
Precisely. Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes.